Welcome to the Music Stars and the Classics interview series, and we are welcoming Jiří Trtík here today. And Jiří, I wanted to ask you right off the bat, how did you decide to become a composer?
Oh my God. That's a very personal question. I don't really know. It's a mystery to me. Do you want to hear the short story or the long story?
Well, I'm curious to know if, for example, there was music in your home.
No. I come from a non-musical family. Yeah. So I could, I had to find my own way to music or to composition. Yeah. Later. And we had, like in high school we had this rock band, and so I played guitar, and then I studied philosophy in the Charles University, and that's the place in Prague where I really got into classical music more, and classical music concerts and musicians communities. And that's where I really realized how much actually I like music.
How is it that you chose to come all the way here to Cleveland? What brought you here?
Wow, so Cleveland. I always knew that I would like to go to study abroad. This was like my dream, that I knew that I want to just go and get some experience abroad in my own country. And for me, it's really not a question about like studying, like what school is better. It's really more about, even though you were in the best school in your own town, it's good to just go to some other place and experience the differences. So so first I wanted to go to Berlin, but then I changed my mind. and I decided to actually apply to United States, and particularly with Cleveland, it's very interesting story. I mean, there are many reasons, and of course UM is a wonderful school, but one of the reasons is very interesting to me is that there was the day, I choose several schools in the United States, and Cleveland was one of those. And there was this day, I remember I was walking in Prague, and there was this cemetery. It's a very famous cemetery in Prague, Vyšehrad, where Antonín Dvořák lies. And I just, visited his grave, and I did my prayer. And I said, well, Antonín, you went to the United States. I would like to go there too.
He was in Iowa and you wound up in
Yeah, exactly, and in New York, and I was like, I would like to go to States too, and so I did my silent prayer by his grave, and when the same day when I returned home, I opened up my email, and there was a letter from CIM saying that I was accepted. So this was very symbolic to me. It's like almost like a hint from Antonín Dvořák. He was like, yeah, you should go there.
So you study here with a fantastic teacher, Dr. Keith Fitch. What's that been like?
It's been a big pleasure to study with Keith Fitch. For me, the most important thing as a composer is the freedom. That no one is really pushing you somewhere. That really respects your style and gives you this freedom. And it's not easy thing to do. I've realized to myself too. So the freedom and the support, it's that's.
Mm-hmm. Is that typical of your work, that you're drawing inspiration from, for example, paintings?
Well, I started experimenting with this process quite recently, so it's I wouldn't say it's typical. No, it's maybe becoming typical.
What could we expect with this work that we're about to hear? I think audiences find it more challenging to hear something that's unfamiliar. But I think it can ultimately be more rewarding to hear a premiere of a work for that reason, that we don't know what's going to happen.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely, and I'm excited too. I am excited too, and so what we can expect? Well, this piece is it demands very high virtuoso skills from the player. There is passages as fast as possible in double tonguing. He's asked to sing and play in the same time, and so it's not easy. So the technical skills are very high, I would say. But it's not about showing the technical skills. It's about trying to translate the painting into the music.
Now, Jiří, we're also going to expect another work on the program of yours involving the piano.
Yeah. So this work is called Piano Suite, and I'm really excited about this one because it's going to be performed by Megan, and he's incredible pianist. I just his sound inspires me a lot, and that's the interesting part about this piece is that I wrote this piece about 6 years ago, and it really never has been performed outside of the school, outside of the Prague Conservatory where I went before CIM. And so having this performance 6 years ago, I just had a little time and I just revised this piece a couple of weeks ago, and now we're gonna hear it again.
We really look forward to having you join us for our upcoming programs, and we really look forward to hearing your work. Jiří, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Zsolt.
Thank you.
Thank you.